What's going on, guys? So today we are doing a little install video. We got our rock lights here. It says 8-piece on the box, but it's actually our brand new 12-piece rock light kit. We're gonna be installing on my Rams today. Previously I had 2 4-piece kits on the truck, so now I'm just converting over to just 1 12-piece, which is gonna be way better, way easier to control. Won't have to control it separately and whatnot, so it's gonna be pretty good, guys. So what we're gonna be doing here, I already got the truck up all apart. Got the wheel well liner over here. Fender flares are off, they're sitting over there. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1 LED pod in each wheel well, and then we're gonna do 4 underneath the truck, 2 in front of the grill, and then I might do 2 in the cab shining on the feet. Haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do with the last 2. So anyways, guys, we're gonna be taking you along here today. It's really not that hard to install these things, and you'll see that today. We're just gonna open up the box and show you what we're working with here today. So first thing you're gonna see here, there's a piece of paper in the box, very important piece. This will have the QR codes that you have to scan with your phone to download the mobile app on your device. This kit is controlled by your phone. There's no remotes, no wiring harnesses or nothing like that. You just control it with your phone on an app. So this sheet of paper will get you that app. And then there's a lot of shit here. As you can see, got a shit ton of pods, bunch of wiring, and then we got our control box right there. And then we just have the hardware and the rubber mounts there that go on the back of the pod. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna install these one by one. First thing we're gonna do with this kit here, guys, before we start running the wires everywhere, is we're actually gonna take off all the pods individually. So what you do is you just untwist this little thing here, and then the pod just unplugs. And we're gonna keep these separate until the very end. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount the control box and then run all the wiring to where we want the pods to be. And then when we have the wiring where we want it to be, then we're gonna go ahead and plug in the pod, just so that way the pod's not all getting thrown underneath the truck and bashed up against shit like that. So it just makes it a lot easier in the end. You guys will see. Okay, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do to make things easier is we're just gonna start by mounting up the control box where we want it to be, which is going to be probably just right beside the battery here. And then from there we'll have a solid mounting point, and then we can just run each individual pod away where we want it to be. All right, so we got the control box mounted up right there next to the battery here. And something I kind of like about this, the 12-piece in particular, is it's got 2 wires coming out of the control box here. So basically I ran 6 along this side of the truck, and then there's a separate wire that comes out right here that splits into the other 6 that I'm gonna put on this side of the truck. So it kind of just keeps things very organized and even, just having 6 on this side, 6 on this side. Do what you want. Okay, guys, so the way I'm pretty much doing this is I took all 6 wires, ran them from the control box, and as I'm going to need a pod, I just kind of leave a wire out. Like right over here, I got a wire for the grill, wire for the wheel well, ran the wires, left another 2 out here for inside the cab, underneath the body, ran the wires along here again, and then I just attached the pod here and mounted the wire up there. And then I have one last wire going all the way to the back here. And the wire just comes out a little bit short from the back wheel well here with the way that I mounted the box and wired everything up. If I really needed to, I could have situated everything in a certain way that would have made it so it would have reached right here. But as you guys may know, we sell 6-foot extension wires, so it's not really a big deal just to throw one of those on to reach to the very back. So it's all good. So I pretty much just got to zip tie them up right close to where they're going to be mounted, and then I got to do the exact same thing that I did on this side on the other side of the truck. So really it's pretty straightforward. In a nutshell, all this install really is just running wires underneath your truck to where you want them to and zip tying them up along the way so they keep up high enough to not get affected by anything. So honestly, it's a really easy install, guys. With a light bar, it's a little bit more difficult because then you have to run wires from the engine bay in through the firewall into the cab to mount up a switch. So that's something I really love about these rock lights, is that you don't have a switch. You don't need to do all that extra work. All right, guys, so basically at the bottom of the box, there's gonna be these rubber mounts that you basically put the pod on when you mount it up. And there's gonna be these packs of screws and bolts. So when you open this pack up, you're gonna have 2 thinner screws and 2 thicker screws. I always just use these to throw into the pod like that. And then basically You're gonna need an Allen wrench to put in this end. I don't bother with the smaller set of bolts and screws, but you guys can do whatever you want. That's just what I did. Okay guys, so I'm gonna show you right quick here what we did to mount them in the wheel well lining. So basically we have two little holes drilled here, and for this part we got this rubber mounting pad that the pod goes on, and then we got the screws and bolts. So basically when you get these rubber pads, there is a faulty design here. Basically you're supposed to be able to put the wire through here, but you can't, so it's really easy to just rip a little slot in there, just like that. And then what you're gonna do now, place the pod on there, and then you can put the wire through, and basically that's gonna sit underneath like this. All right, so we're gonna mount it up right here, just like that. Also, we cut holes to put the wire through here. This is a very important part as well. If you're doing it in wheel well lining, if you're doing it somewhere else, it doesn't really matter. And then let's do the other one quick. So now that we got the rock light situated there, it's gonna twist on these little bolts on top. And then from here, we are going to take what is a 12mm socket and then a number 3 Allen wrench. It's like the hardest part of the install right here. Just hold that socket on the end there, and then we're gonna take the Allen key and we're just gonna tighten it. That's it. And there's no reason to tighten it with this, because the rock light really doesn't need to be tightened on that tight, because it's just a rock light, guys. Don't worry. All right guys, so I finally got my 6 pods mounted up on the right side of the truck. So I'll show you where I put them. All right, so we got our pod in the back wheel well. We got it under the cab near the back. Got it under the cab near the front tires. And in the cab, you just got it mounted up right there right now. Just gonna see how it shines there before I throw some screws in the truck, just to make sure it's where I want it to be. And then we got in that wheel well, number 5. And then in the front, got this makeshifted right now with zip ties shining down on the grill, just because I want to make sure it shines how I want it to shine. And if it doesn't look how I want it to there, then I'm going to mount it facing outwards. But anyways, that's the 6 pods. Still got to do that with this side for everything to be complete and for you guys to see it in the nighttime. But I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and then you guys will see what this looks like in the nighttime. Alright guys, so as you see, we have the finished product here, and this truck is completely lit up inside and out. So pumped about this, guys, and how it looks. Truthfully, the video does not do it justice. So this is how the app looks when it's laid out, right when you install it. So right when you open up the app, it's gonna have a Bluetooth thing that pops up there, and then from there you basically can control it however you like. Blue, purple. There's all these different preset settings here. You can have that. You got your police light setting. And then you got fading options, and then just a whole bunch of different ones that it comes with. So the DIY setting is kind of cool. Basically what you can do is when you go on here, you can choose from any single color you want in the spectrum, right? I don't know if you can see the... Yeah, you can kind of see it changing behind me, but you can have any little cross colors. See, like there's a darker purple color instead of the traditional one like that, and then I'm sure you can go for more of a pink color as well. So you can really do any color you want, which is really what makes this kit fun to play with, because whatever the hell color you want to make it, you can do that shit. I will warn you guys, it does not have a true white color. The true white color does cost quite a bit more than this kit. This is kind of our white color right here. I mean, it's pretty white, but it does have like a tinge of purple on the sides and stuff or whatever. So still not bad though, if you're going for that white look. I've had different rock lights on my truck throughout the years, and I've never put any inside before, and I'm definitely happy I decided to do that. It just adds to the element, because like outside everything's lit up, and then you come inside, boom, everything's still lit up. Anyways guys, I hope this video helps a lot of you guys out. I've been wanting to make an install video of our rock light kits for a little while now, so I'm glad I finally got around to that, and I can actually help you guys out when you purchase our kits from Adrenaline Offroad and go about installing it and whatnot. Like I said earlier in the video, it's not really a crazy hard install. Install time will vary depending on which kit you guys end up getting. This was a 12-piece kit. Obviously it's going to take the longest to install, but still, me, not a mechanic or anything like that, was able to do it, no problem. That's definitely our most popular product by far, and it's just awesome to see so many people excited about getting this kit for their trucks. But that's it for this install video, guys. Hopefully I helped you guys out. Saw a new jackrabbit on the weekend, got a new hack. If you're a fan of our channel, a fan of what we do here, please do yourself a favor and check out our website at adrenalineoffroadoutfitters.com. You guys will probably love it there. But that's it for this one, guys, so I'll see you all in the next one.